REI is unique in a few ways. We have a really great combination of wisdom and experience from multiple decades combined with this manpower that really brings us into being a modern company. So from the technology, from the marketing, even down to like the leadership, it's all very progressive. We've evolved a lot especially over the past couple of years. Everything that we have is mobile responsive. We have an in-house development team and we never give up. It's not one of these things where we built something and then it's done and it's over with. Every day, every week, we have enhancements and changes to our systems. We're building new tools for our executives. And for me personally, when I first heard about Updater, my immediate thought was, why didn't I have this when I was moving a couple of years ago? Still to this day, like 3 years later, I've been in my place and I am still missing mail. Things are going to an address that I haven't lived at in a long time. The whole process, it's really messy, it's really frustrating. There's just 1,000 different pieces that you're trying to wrap up. So Updater has really place this tool into the hands of the agents and the brokers to be able to provide this to consumers.
Not only is it an awesome tool for the buyer who's moving into their new home and kind of taking the hassle out of all that, but it's also for the agent because the agent would have to do this typically on their own. I mean, not all portions of it, but portions of that, they would have to do that communication with the buyer and say, okay, this is what you need to do next, this is how you take care of that. And so Updater is really a product that helps on both sides.
The agent is already working like crazy to make it the most seamless experience, to go through the transaction and to not be stressed out and not to have anything go sideways. So to be able to finish up this transaction, even really before the transaction is finished, to offer this kind of tool where it's just taking that stress away, it really helps support the idea that that agent is the most professional and knowledgeable person available for that consumer. And I think that we should be leveraging that more. This is actually just a way to genuinely provide service to someone and for that person to feel like, oh, thank goodness, like the stress of all of this is lifted. I have an easy solution to get all of this taken care of, which isn't traditionally what you think a realtor's job is to do. Like, you don't think that your real estate agent's gonna help you, turn on the power at your new house. Like, you're thinking it's just for the transaction and that's it. So it's just like that icing on the cake that gives that experience and that realtor something a little extra special that they didn't have before.
One thing I think people need to know about working with Updater is, first and foremost, the team is amazing. They're going to be able to help support you in getting that up and running. And anytime you can kind of create that efficiency and make it easy to roll it out, it's great for the agent, it's great for a brokerage, and it's great for the consumers at the end of the day. So just making a seamless experience.